In the picturesque Swiss city of Lucerne, a tiny, unassuming chapel has taken a giant, audacious leap into the 21st century. Peter's Chapel, the oldest church in town, has boldly gone where no parish has gone before. They have swapped the traditional confessional priest for an AI-powered Jesus. They are calling it Deus in Machina. Think of it as a part spiritual experiment and part Black Mirror episode.
So too can peace be found within your heart.
Why settle for aging parish priest when you can confess your sins to a holographic, multilingual Jesus who has the wisdom of a calendar quote and the charm of a chatbot? He's always listening and always ready to drop nuggets of divinely generated advice, whether you are a local sinner or a tourist on a guilt trip vacation. Experts explain the divine inspiration behind this project. They wanted to see how people would react to an AI Jesus. Would they talk to him? What would they ask? After a brainstorming session, they decided that the perfect avatar wasn't a saint, a theologian, or a philosopher. It was the Son of God himself. The church then rigged up a confessional booth with computers, cables, and a holographic Jesus, who looks like he moonlights in shampoo commercials. The result? A Jesus who can converse in 100 languages but still insists you press the button if you accept. Visitors were warned not to spill their darkest secrets or personal details like your Netflix password. They were told this wasn't an actual confession. It's more like a holy therapy session minus the absolution. Still, over 1,000 brave souls, from locals to tourists from as far as Vietnam, decided to give it a whirl during the 2-month experiment. Feedback has been, let's say, mixed. 2/3 of the users reported having a spiritual experience. One woman said that AI Jesus helped her understand him better. Another said that it gave her advice and she felt consoled. The AI's responses were a mixed bag, some profound, others more, did he just quote a fortune cookie? The team behind this project stated, sometimes he was surprisingly insightful. Other times, a little meh, kind of like scrolling through social media. And surprisingly, the experiment didn't sit well with everyone. Catholic colleagues weren't thrilled about the confessional swap, while Protestants were not keen on the whole holographic Jesus imagery. Then there's the ethical dilemma of trusting an AI, not to spout something illegal, explicit, or just plain heretical. Ultimately, the church decided the risks overweighted the rewards, so AI Jesus won't become a permanent fixture. After all, who would want a headline like AI Jesus sparks international incident with controversial sermon? The experiment is far from over. Experts see potential. AI Jesus could become a sort of a 24/7 spiritual guide for people too busy or introverted to visit a priest. After all, he is multilingual as well, doesn't judge unless programmed to, and never needs a coffee break. But for now, it's back to the drawing board or pews. So, what's the verdict? The Deus in Machina experiment proves that we are living in a world where AI can replace everything, from customer service reps to apparently the Son of God. While AI Jesus is not about to take over Sunday sermons just yet, he has sparked fascinating conversations about faith and technology. And who knows, maybe one day AI Jesus will evolve into the ultimate religious multitasker, baptizing babies, officiating weddings, and delivering sermons. All while reminding you to update your software, and that's divine intervention.